Alright guys, now that our party's finally complete, it's time we see just what lies beyond that wonderful horizon. What's going on, everybody? The NATO Skyra here, and today I'm bringing you another episode of Octopath Traveler. In the last episode, we finished off Primrose's Chapter 1, taking on and defeating the cruel Master Helganesh, and making it to a bunch of other towns to buy some new equipment and armor for our fellow travelers here, including magnificent fur coats that will definitely help protect us on our journey. Alright, so, in this episode, I'm actually planning on taking a brief detour from our original planned pathway and actually trying to make it to Quarrycrest first, because I realized in the previous episodes that we already visited Still Snow and Saintsbridge in Honnet's and Alphen's stories, respectively. So if I really just wanted to go to Still Snow or Saintsbridge, we could just fast travel over there. It would be that easy. But we've never visited Quarrycrest before. So I feel like it would be a better idea to go to Quarrycrest first, see what all's in there, do some housekeeping, and of course being able to knock out 2 of our party's Chapter 2s at once. But in order to do that, we're actually going to have to walk our way there first, considering that, well, we've never visited Quarrycrest before. Now, I know I could just fast travel to Boulder Fall and save some time by going that way, but I feel like our party could really benefit from the XP we could get by going the long way around. So, that's what I'm going to do in this episode. Although you guys won't necessarily see it because I'll probably edit it out in post, because, well, it's a long trip and we've already seen most of the enemies anyway. So, I'll see you guys when I get near Boulder Fall. Alright guys, I am here at the South Boulder Fall Pass, which is a perfect junction to resume because it's right on the way to Quarrycrest. Now, we've actually been around Quarrycrest before, we've just never visited the town itself. We got the secondary job of the thief here at the South Quarrycrest Pass. Thankfully, Quarrycrest is actually not too far from here. Alright, let me just restock on my HP and SP before I go any further. We actually did get several level ups along the way. Ophelia's level 16, Cyrus is level 14, Tressa's level 13, and Primrose is now level 12. I just hope that we can make it around the South Quarrycrest Pass, because this place has a danger level of 28, which is strange considering that the recommended levels of the stories that take place within this town are less than the recommended level than the place surrounding it. Maybe the level changed as I progressed through the other 4 character stories, I have no idea. All I can do is hope for the best, and hopefully I'll be able to make good use out of the townspeople I've got with me. Quarrycrest should be just up that hill. Yeah, it is. Alright, we are in no shape to go into Orwell just yet. Alright, so what have we got here? A lot of enemies with not very many elemental weaknesses. I'm kinda sad. We have a Cliff Bird King 1, a Cliff Birdian 5, another Cliff Birdian 5, and another Cliff Birdian 5. It's not looking too good for us. Let's summon the old man here. Hopefully we'll be able to do something here. Alright, not bad. Looks like we're weathering this damage pretty well. Tressa just got her speed reduced. But overall, it looks like we are handling ourselves pretty well here. Alright, I really want to focus on this Bird King, because I feel like he's going to be doing the most damage. God damn it, why do you have to dodge? That's terrible. Alright, let's get this Knight Ardent out here. Hopefully Sweep will be mighty useful at taking out these guys' weaknesses. Alright, what else can we do? We can't get any hired help just yet. Cyrus has that skill, and I plan on using it with him next turn. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get him some BP here. Just 1, so that way he'll be able to max out a hired help next turn.
For you! I will not be defeated.
Doesn't look like we can do much of anything in order to limit the damage here, because Ophelia doesn't have much in the way of weapons that we can use to break these guys. So what I'm going to do is give everybody a minor healing, just so we can be sure that we're going to survive this next barrage of attacks. There we go. Hopefully that'll keep us reasonably healthy. Man, these guys are really focusing on Primrose. Jesus Christ, Primrose just got knocked out. Looks like I was right to focus on the Bird King there. Alright, let's get hired help out here with a full 4 mercenaries. There we go, that broke everybody. Fantastic. we're going to need to give Primrose an olive of life.
Let me help.
Come back to us, Primrose.
My turn now.
Alright, let's max out a luminescence here.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
Alright, that takes care of everybody but the Bird King.
Let's do this.
Alright, now let's max out a Steel SP here for maximum damage.
Pardon me.
Jesus Christ, this man is durable.
I am ready.
I'm gonna have to check up on Primrose's stats because it seems she's particularly fragile. Because that attack was so strong that even if Primrose was at full health, she still would have been knocked out. Just how strong is this guy? Damn, that attack did barely anything to him.
Logical course of action.
That guy is strong. Alright. Let's get ourselves another hired help here. Just so we can make sure Primrose also has the increased physical defense. Silencing arrow. Jesus Christ, Cyrus is hanging on by a thread.
I am ready.
I am not a big fan of how strong this guy is. He's not weak to darkness, unfortunately.
What to do?
Is there anything I can do? I can try breaking this guy, but there's a high chance that I'll miss. Damn
I'll
it.
do my best.
Alright, looks like Cyrus is in need of some major healing here. Let's give him a Healing Grape M, just to make sure he's fully patched up. Alright, there we go. The Bird King's broken. But unfortunately, we still have Cyrus' silence to deal with.
I am ready.
Do I summon this guy, or do I try to get him? This fight is turning out to be a lot harder than I thought it would be, and it's all because of this damn Bird King. What should I do? Because Firestorm and Blizzard evidently didn't do much of anything at all. And this guy still has the vast majority of his health left over. Jesus Christ. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Tressa one of my energizing pomegranates.
Stay strong.
So that way she'll be able to max out a Shackle Foe. Hopefully she does have Shackle Foe. Cyrus is going to need to cure himself of his silence, so let's give him an Herb of Clamor.
Let's try this.
What to do?
Alright, Tressa, we're going to need Shackle Foe here. Yeah, seriously, this guy's really being really mean, and I'm not a big fan. Alright, I think I want to save my BP for now. Because we're going to need to break this guy again in order to deal any significant damage. Because outside of being broken, this guy takes nothing.
I will not be defeated.
Alright, looks like Shackle Foe was a nice choice because Tressa was able to weather that hit much better. Alright, let's summon the Night Ardent here.
Oh no!
Yeah, seriously, oh no's right. Tressa's going to need to heal herself of her silence now. So let's give her an Herb of Clamor.
I am ready.
Let's summon the old man here. Alright, there we go, he's broken again.
Interesting dilemma.
I'm going to give Tressa a Healing Grape.
How about this?
Alright, looks like endless items kicked in. You can tell by the
I'm ready.
sparkle in his eyes. That happened just before he used the item. Let's try maxing out a Moonlight Waltz here.
The moonlight waltz.
Alright, good hit. Fearless Strike is no slouch either. Can we collect from this guy? Indeed we can.
Consider it. Your tuition.
810 leaves? I won't complain about that, that's for sure. Alright, Cyrus is going to have to reactivate Hired Help next turn, so I'm going to give him some more BP.
For you!
Hopefully Ophelia will be able to make the most out of her luminescence here, or rather Holy Light.
Oh, sacred light!
Alright, 1,000 damage, that's what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, that Bird King is still standing.
What's
I
this?
am ready.
Alright, at least it's better than any hit we could take from that guy. Nothing Primrose can do, unfortunately. Yep, nothing. He's gonna have to wait until this guy's broken.
What is the logical course of action?
I don't trust myself to be able to kill this guy soon, so I'm gonna get some more mercenaries out here.
I spare no expense.
Alright, there we go. Let's have another Holy Light out here.
Oh, sacred light!
Looks like the Bird King's almost done for. And
Let's
Ophelia's
do
doing
this.
great damage so far, especially compared to the rest of
For
us.
you.
I wonder why that's the case. Maybe it's because Primrose doesn't have elemental augmentation. There we go, and the fight's finally over.
The flame guides us true.
But we do get a crap ton of XP for that. Everybody leveled up at least once. Ophelia's now level 17, Cyrus level 15, Tressa level 14, and Primrose level 13. And we get a sleep weed for our troubles. Although, quite honestly, I feel like our troubles were worth much more than a sleep weed. Hopefully we won't have to endure another fight. Phew! We made it to Quarrycrest, everybody. We have a lot of business to attend to here, but we're gonna leave these tales for another day. For now, I'm gonna do some housekeeping. Especially since that this part of town is absolutely huge. We have Lower Boulderfall here, and then we have Upper Boulderfall right here. Or as this game likes to call it, the Quarrycrest Mines. This place is a mining town, in case you couldn't tell. Alright, we've got some travel banter, it looks like. Oh, hello, Therion. What do you have to say? I'd prefer to work on my own, but if you really need me, I'll think about it. Alright. Let's see what our travelers have to say. Heart of a Maiden. Cyrus. You really could stand to learn a thing or two about the hearts of women. I could? Yes, but don't worry. I'd be happy to help. I have a feeling I may be in trouble here. Come on, just think of it like a storm. You can't stop it, so just ride it out. Are you two having a conversation through glances alone? Not at all. It's nothing. Isn't that right, Therion? Right. Is that so? Now listen up, Professor. You need to choose your words more carefully. Has my language been somehow improper? On the contrary, you're too eloquent for your own good. Women like charm and eloquence in a man. This is true. But when you shower a girl with flowery words, she's bound to get ideas in her head. You have a face that girls are like to fancy. You'd do better not to raise false hopes. That was not my intention. I mean, I had no idea. I think that's her point. Of course, if you do have a true interest in a woman, you can whisper sweet sentiments to your heart's desire. Don't assume your feelings are communicated as if by magic, like some men seem to believe. Why are you looking at me? Because you're precisely who I'm talking about. I swear, if only I could mix you two together, I might have a real gentleman. Christ, it looks like Cyrus and Therion are having some lady issues, huh? Alright, let's get the housekeeping out of the way here. I'm gonna have to put everybody back. Ophelia, Cyrus, Tressa, and Primrose. Alright, let's get Ulbrich, Therion, and Alphen all back on the team. Man, it's nice to have the old party back, huh? Alright, so, as always, let's start from Lower Quarrycrest. I think I may have called this place Boulderfall earlier, in which case, whoops, I sure as hell didn't mean that. Alright, let's start from you here.
Hello there.
This is Quarrycrest, the mining town. I love a lively village, don't you? I sure do. What's your story? Our carpenter's assistant who loves his hometown and would do anything to help it thrive. Although he himself has no plans to mine gold ore, he hopes that others will continue to have success for the foreseeable future. Nice. Alright, looks like this place is having the time of its life. I'm gonna steal your heavy axe and your iron helm if you don't mind. Looks like you have a side quest for us here. My family's been weaving carpets and cloth here for generations. There was a time when every house for leagues around was carpeted with Gendi's finest fabrics. But these days, well, no one in this town sees much cause to visit our humble shop. Time marches on and it doesn't care who it stomps past. So begins the tale of the weaver's predicament. What's your story? A weaver of Quarrycrest whose handmade wares are of surpassing quality. Though his business receives little custom from the countless miners drawn by the promise of gold, he is nevertheless committed to preserving his traditional craft. I definitely say that's a very admirable goal. I will take your footcloth, though. Looks like that's a side quest important item. What's in this chest over here? Pseudo gold ore, huh? We could probably sell that. Alright, what's in this chest? Dubious gold ore. Jesus Christ, is any gold ore in this place actually real? I'm starting to get doubts. You usually break into other people's houses, do you? What the hell? Registration number, 0002, birthplace Clifflands. Additional notes, none. Alright, looks like you must be one of the miners here. But Christ, you're a rude one. I'll take your gold ore, and I will actually break into your home as punishment. Jesus Christ, you're strong. Okay. I'm going to challenge this guy against my better judgment. But before I do, I'm going to make sure that everybody has, that Ulbrich has his equipment here. Oasis hat, a dragon's vest, an adamantine shield bear. Yep, looks like he's all ready to take this guy on. The only thing he needs is to be patched up. So I'm going to take a rest at the inn for now. 426 leaves. Jesus Christ, this place is getting expensive. But at least we're all fixed up and ready to go. I'm also going to put Surpassing Power back on Ulbrich, because right now he has Patience. Alright, there we go. Is there anything else I can give him that might improve him? You know what? I might be able to replace Resist Ailments for Patience. That might be more helpful to us, because I don't know if many NPCs inflict status ailments. Alright, Laborer, a battle, fair and square. 2 arms. You think I'll fold to someone who can't even size up their opponent? I feel like it's you who can't size up Ulbrich, my man.
Let us fight with honor.
Because if I know Ulbrich, you're about to be destroyed like nothing else. Looks like you're weak to swords, huh? We're weathering that damage pretty well.
Have at you.
That's always a good sign.
Now then.
Alright, let's just keep whittling down his health. Physical boost, huh? Alright, looks like I might want to wait out your buffs here. So, I'm going to... Should I defend? Or should I use a healing grade? You know what? I think I'm just gonna level 2 defend here.
Not.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Ulbrich's asleep. Come on, wake up. Thank you. Alright, now I can use a healing grade.
How about this?
And thanks to Patience here, I'll be able to get back up and running immediately. I think I used the wrong healing grade because I've been so used to using regular healing grades with my other party that I forgot that even a small portion of the bar missing can account for over 1,000 HP with Ulbrich. So I think I'm going to use a... You know what? I'm going to use a healing grade then. And then I'm going to do a level 3 Abide, and hopefully everything will be fine and dandy. Alright, this man has no idea what's coming to him.
Victory shall be mine.
Alright.
Now,
Time to meet your maker, Mr. Laborer.
I wreak havoc upon thee.
14,000 damage. Alright, I'll take that, but this guy is still standing.
Have at you.
Christ, he's a strong one. He's only at 75% health, too. Come on.
Victory
You're a tough
shall
one.
be mine.
You're gonna use Slumber Slash again? Yeah, that's fine by me, but it didn't inflict sleep on me this time. You're gonna have to try a little harder than that, buddy.
Have at you. Out of my way.
Alright, I'm gonna have to use another Abide here. Just to keep my physical attack up.
Victory shall be mine.
Alright, it's time for another Brand's Thunder.
My blade is unbending. I wreak havoc upon thee.
Alright, that was a critical hit. 17,000 damage, and he's out of here. And we get 1,000 XP and 150 JP for our troubles. Christ, that was indeed a fine fight. Alright, what's your deal?
Stop that!
Who are you, and what are you doing in a stranger's house? It's a long story, but what's yours? An old woman born and raised in Quarrycrest, her discovery of gold deposits spurred others to come from far and wide. Though she is happy to see the town bustling with activity once more, she regrets the many changes to her previous way of life. We get a hidden item, huh? Alright. What do you have to steal? A forbidden spear, huh? Physical attack plus 320, elemental attack plus 303, but speed minus 98. Christ. Actually, that might be good on Tressa, actually, considering that I don't intend on taking advantage of her speed very much. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make, considering it doesn't... At least it doesn't directly affect our ability to fight. It just means that Tressa will be taking a little later turns. You get a large Fire Soul Stone, huh? I'll definitely take that, but I'll have to come back to you later to see how much that costs. Alright, what's your story?
To you.
West of here is the manse of Mr. Morlock, the landlord. Up on the other end is where the scholar lives. Ah, you must be talking about Odette, huh? Driven from her home by wealthy prospectors when the gold rush began, this woman hates the miners and everything about them. She sometimes voices her frustrations to her grandmother, who played a key role in the events which set everything in motion. Ah, that must have been the grandmother whose house we just broke into. Undeniable allure, huh? The townspeople will be more receptive to your attempts to allure them. Alright, I'll definitely take that. And I'll take your fortifying nut and your refreshing jam. Alright, let's keep heading west here.
Fair and well.
Mr. Morlock's manor is up ahead, over the bridge. Alright, thank you. What do you have to steal? A silver-filled pouch, a protective ring, and a critical bracelet, huh? Alright, I'll take all of those. Business has been booming for this merchant due to the town's recent prosperity. His tastes have become rather extravagant as of late, but he is convinced that this good fortune will surely not sour for at least 10 years. He has no intention of changing his habits. Alright, whatever you say. The townsmith and armorer do have new wares though, so I'll be interested in checking those out. Looks like Odette isn't here, unfortunately. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's see if we can stock up on anything at the provisioners. I'll take 3 more healing grape M's, and you know what? This place doesn't have inspiriting plum M's yet. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, I guess now that we've done everything we can probably do here, we should start heading to Upper Quarrycrest and see what else we can do up there.
Well met.
The mines are up this path. Are you here for a climb as well? It's not much of a climb, but if you say so. Registration number 1274. Birthplace Clifflands, additional notes, employed as mine guide, huh? We got a hidden item. Alright. Where's that hidden item? It's literally right next to you. Pseudo gold ore, huh? What do you have to steal? Dubious gold ore, a Thunder Soulstone M, and a Thunder Soulstone L. I'll take all of that. Alright, let's head into Upper Quarrycrest. There's a lot more people here, that's for sure. Alright, let's start with you.
Hello.
Lots of laborers from the mines frequent the tavern. They want a bit of levity after being in those dark tunnels all day. Can't say I blame them. Birthplace number 0044, or 0044. Birthplace unknown, additional notes. Self-proclaimed pit reaper, or some such, though no one seems to quite know what he's on about. Interesting, we get a hidden item though. Looks like these people all have taglines, just like the warriors back in Victor's Hollow. What's in this chest? An Herb of Valor? I'll definitely take that.
Oh dear.
It never ends. I strike it rich and then spend it all. Ah, tragic cycle, huh? Birth registration number is 1059. Birthplace Riverlands. Additional notes. Likes fishing, as well as other things apparently not worthy of mention. Alright. Another hidden item, huh? An Olive of Life M. I'll definitely take that.
Excuse me?
You there. Have you ever heard of the whetstones of Orwell? I've heard they can make even the dullest tool as sharp as new again. Interesting. What's your story? Every day this woman strives to squirrel away a few extra leaves for her family's benefit. She mends torn clothes, sharpens her own knives, and has even repaired broken furniture. Though her skills rival those of professional craftsmen, she is content to put them to use in mundane ways. I wouldn't really call them mundane. I'd say that's really wise of her. Crescent dagger, huh? I'll take that. Tressa could probably make great use of it. Healing grape bunch, I'll take that as well.
It would seem that.
I hear they've struck gold over the nearby mine. Some people have all the luck. Aye, I'll drink to that. Birth registration... I keep saying birth registration number, that's so weird. Registration number 0273, birthplace Frostlands. Additional notes, determined to find a wife and escape a lifetime of solitude by year's end. Alright, I wish you the best of luck, mister. What do you have to steal? I'll take your dubious gold ore, your light soulstone M, and your light soulstone L. Nothing but pebbles. Must have started too late. Alright. Let's inquire. Birthplace. Damn it, I keep doing that. Registration number 0654. Birthplace Coastlands. Additional notes. Married with 2 sons. Cares for his father. Alright. Looks like he's a family man. Where's that hidden item? Looks like I should be somewhere around here. Interesting. Must be up above then. Looks like there's a hidden item in the tavern. There's a lot of people in here, though. Oh, actually, looks like it's not in the tavern either, huh? Let's start asking around. It's just a drink. Alright, if you say so, but I wouldn't necessarily agree with you on that sentiment. This man who yearns to get rich quickly raced to Quarrycrest upon learning of the gold rush. Sadly, his dreams were dashed upon learning that he was far from the first to arrive, and that he would have to wait half a year before he could officially register as a miner. Oh, that's unfortunate. But hey, good things come to those who wait. Now, I run the tavern, you know, and our singing girl just went and quit on us. There's got to be another girl, someone who can carry a tune. Christ. What's your story? A barkeep in Quarrycrest with a keen eye for quality, experience, and talent. Many who have been given an opportunity to perform at his venue have become famous overnight. Interesting. Looks like he's got quite the reputation. I'll take your mysterious ore. What do you have to say to us, Ophelio? Did I say Ophelio? I meant Ophelia. Sorry. Should you ever need guidance and support on your path, I am ever at your service. Alright, thanks, Ophelia. I'll keep that in mind. Alright, looks like we're about to finish up with the last of the housekeeping here, and then I'll be able to buy new weapons over there at the armorer. Fool's gold ore, huh? We are getting a lot of ore around these parts. There's a new vein around here somewhere. Alright, if you say so. Registration number 1027. Birthplace Riverlands. Additional notes. Likes herb grilled elder chicken. Long walks in the moonlight. Interesting. What do you have to steal? Fool's gold ore, a wind soulstone L, and a silent bandana, huh? I'll definitely be taking all of that. Especially that silent bandana. Probably look great on Tressa. A young man who works for the mines in Quarrycrest. Though born on a farm, he left his family behind to seek his fortune in gold. Alas, his inexperience with the tools of the trade has led him to break more than a few pickaxes. Let's see what you have to steal. A hand axe and an iron helm. I'll take both of those, thank you very much. Actually, I never actually got your side quest. God's teeth. I'm trying to dig through this rock, but once again, it's got the better of my pick. If I could sharpen the wretched thing, it'd be a different story. But how do I do that? Damn, sounds like you need a whetstone. Unfortunately, I have no such thing at the moment. But I do believe I've successfully inquired and stolen from everybody in this town. Alright, let's get the rest of our party back out here. The party we're working on right now. Jesus Christ. There we go. Alright, let's get Primrose back out here, and Ophelia, and Cyrus, and Tressa. Alright, looks like now Primrose is taking the helm here. Let's go check out the armor. But first, let's see what we can sell. Quite a bunch of things, actually. We've got 2 silver-filled pouches for 16,000 total leaves, 5 Fool's gold ore for 20,000 leaves, 1 heavy coin pouch, 3 dubious gold ore, 2 pseudo gold ore, and 1 mysterious ore. Now we have 70,000 leaves. Alright, hopefully that'll be enough to buy some nice equipment here. Alright, looks like we've got a Staff of Wonders and a Flail. Staff of Wonders occasionally decreases the target's elemental attack. Oh, it looks like none of these are particularly better than what we have now. That's somewhat disappointing, I've got to say. Nobody can use axes, unfortunately, but this Hill Cleaver is magnificent. This Magus Glaive is equally as wonderful. But I'm not sure if it's better than Cyrus's staff. I'll have to check, actually. Let's go look. This Magus Staff increases his elemental attack to 327, but the Magus Glaive increases it to 391. Holy crap! That's quite a lot, I've got to say. Maybe I'll buy one for him. And looks like this Heavy Lance will do wonders for Cyrus's physical attack and critical. Damn, I'm not sure what to do. Because I want Cyrus to derive most of his elemental attack from his staff. I'm not really too keen on giving him this Magus Glaive, even though it will give him a crap ton of elemental attack, that's for sure. Is it worth it, though? Because I'm usually just going to end up throwing it out anyway. Once I get a better staff. It does increase his physical attack significantly, too. You know what? I'll give the Heavy Lance to Tressa. And I'll give the Magus Glaive to Cyrus. Christ, that's a lot of money. But hopefully it'll be worth it. Nobody can use the Staff of Wonders, unfortunately. Can anybody use this armor? Not particularly, unless they want to sacrifice big on elemental defense. Now, what about the equipment that we've gotten? Let's see, can Tressa make use of the silent bandana that we just stole? It looks like she can. Alright, I'll definitely give that to her. Alright. Now let's check out Primrose, because it looks like Primrose is horrifically fragile. I'm pretty sure we have... That Bishop's hat looks actually pretty nice, but I'm not sure if we actually got it with this party. We could give her the Chakra Band, which will increase her physical defense, elemental defense, and elemental attack quite significantly. Fortunately, it looks like she's still really, really fragile. A very squishy wizard, that one. Why don't we give her some more protective gear? I'm pretty sure we have a protective ring that we just got. Yep, there we go. And you know what? Let's see if we can't give her another one. Yep, looks like we can. Alright, hopefully she'll be less fragile now, because Christ, she was practically one-shot last time. And she wasn't practically, she literally was one-shot last time. I'll have to see what I can do about her unfortunate state of her armor. Alright, looks like everybody's more or less relatively well equipped. Cyrus has a brand new Magus Glaive, and Tressa has a brand new spear. And Primrose has slightly better armor. Let's see if we can't learn any skills before we end off the episode. Looks like Primrose can learn one new Scholar skill, or one new Dancer skill. You know what? I think I'm going to go for the Scholar skill because it looks like she's about to unlock Elemental Augmentation, and I'm all for that. Alright, so let's give her Lightning Blast, and then we'll be able to put Elemental Augmentation on her. Ophelia's a long ways away from learning any new Cleric skills. Let's see if she can't learn a new Dancer skill. We have Panther Dance and Mole Dance, huh? Let's see. You know what? I think I'll do... Or we can also do Bewildering Grace, but... usually that's the last thing I unlock, so let's just do Mole Dance. And we get Eye for an Eye. Alright. Cyrus is, again, a long ways away from learning a new Scholar skill, so let's see if we can't give him a Merchant skill. Sidestep is always good, especially for somebody as fragile as Cyrus. Donate BP is never a bad option either. You know what? I think I'll give him Donate BP. And that'll give him Grows on Trees as a support skill, although I think Tressa already has that. Cyrus also has Hired Help, right? So we don't necessarily need to unlock Hired Help with Tressa just yet. Armor Corrosive isn't going to be useful to us for much. Yeah, Armor Corrosive isn't going to be very useful. So I think what I'll do is I'll get Hired Help with Tressa. Alright, and that'll give her Grows on Trees as well. Alright, let's give everybody their new support skills. Let's give Primrose Elemental Augmentation. Alright, let's see. Eye for an Eye. Gain a 50% chance of counterattacking after being targeted by a physical attack. That would be very interesting. But I don't think it's particularly useful enough to replace one of our current support skills for. Let's see. Let's give Cyrus Grows on Trees, because it doesn't look like he has space for anything else. And it doesn't look like Tressa has space for anything else, because Grows on Trees doesn't work if you add it to more than one character. So yeah. I think that takes care of the housekeeping for this episode, so I will end it off here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Octopath Traveler, and I hope you'll stay tuned for the next one, when we will go off and start off Tressa's Chapter 2. Hopefully Primrose will be able to weather the incoming storm, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. In the meantime, I hope you guys have a great day, and take care.